I first discovered a love of sports at a very early age. I always, when I answer these questions, I always feel like I answer them. And basketball was always in my blood because my dad played, and my aunt was actually she won the Ironman triathlon in Kona as well. So I always feel like sports was kind of inherent for me, and I had always loved sports and really always loved basketball since my earliest stages, since I can remember. Oh, favorite athletes. It's funny to see them now because they cover a lot of the games. It's guys like Charles Barkley, definitely Shaq. I mean, I remember I used to be a fan of a member of the Shaq fan club, and I get mail from him every few weeks. So it was always fun to be a big fan of basketball. I liked the Seattle Mariners because in Portland, where I grew up, we didn't have a team. So baseball-wise, that was my team. Portland Trail Blazers, all the guys that ever played for them, just growing up there. And there's so many childhood heroes that I can really say that were my favorite guys. But my dad was one of them as well, because he was who I looked up to and put me, integrated me into the game. I would say my proudest personal achievement, I guess, would be making all league. I mean, I think I always thought in my mind that I would make all-star teams. I always thought that I'd have rebounding titles. I thought that I would score at a high rate. I thought my teams would do well. But I think making all league is kind of the upper echelon of the league, and kind of sets the standard for the rest of my career. So I kind of have to do everything I can to back that up. And with that, with the individual success, it means I can help my team win a lot of games. So I think the best is yet to come, but I would say that's probably my biggest achievement thus far in the NBA.
What about your?
I think what motivates me is I see the groundwork and the foundation that the players before have left, not only for me but the players today. And I think greatness really inspires me. And there's always weaknesses and holes in my game that I can get better at. So. Really, until I try to fill those up, and I don't know if I ever will. I'll never stop, and I feel like there's something to prove every year, and just going into a game and being in this certain competition and knowing the window that I have, in years in the NBA, I think that's what really motivates me and pushes me to be the best player I can be.
Yep.
Be confident. Be a playmaker.